Hello friends, how are you? Today is February 11th, 2018, and I'm here to do my 54-week VSG post-op update. So let me just jump right in. I had my surgery on January 23rd, 2017. My highest weight ever was 261. My surgery weight was 250. A couple weeks ago, I had my 1-year surgiversary, so I'm about 12.5 weeks out. Months out. Yeah, 12.5 months out. And today I am 167 pounds. Yes. Which means I've got a 94-pound weight loss since my highest weight and a 83-pound weight loss since my surgery. So I'm just so excited. You guys know that I was stuck in that darn 3-month stall that was really starting to bug, but it's gone. I seem to be on a downward slope again, and so I'm really, really excited. Still doing intermittent fasting. So what that entails for me is I only do this about 2 or 3 days a week, where I will stop eating around 8 o'clock, and then I won't eat any calories until the following day at about noonish. And I try to, regardless of whether I'm doing intermittent fasting or just my regular days, I tend to be around 800 or 900 to about 1,000 calories per day, and it's going really well. I'm vegetarian, and so sometimes getting my protein in can be a little tricky, but generally speaking, I think I'm doing pretty good. So I've got a lot to tell you guys about, because you know that at 1 year post-op, so we have our surgery, and then we have like our 3-month checkups and our 6-month checkups. Well, now at 1 year, we have a whole nother round. Well, at least I did. I assume everybody does. But where I had to go in and I had my nutrition appointment. I had a full load of labs that I had to do. And I had my doctor visit. Sorry, my dog just went running by. I don't know what her problem is. But anyway, it's no big. So anyway, I got another dog coming. Okay, we're going to ignore those dogs. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, sorry, got distracted with that. So anyway, I wanted to tell you about that because, I've been using PatchMD the entire time since my surgery. And you see oh my God, my dog is just acting like crazy. I don't know what is going on with them. They're like all hyper. Okay. Anyway, go on. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. What is their problem? Oh my gosh. Anyway, so getting back. So you guys know I've been doing my PatchMD the entire time. And the ones that I've been using, I think I talked about this in a video a couple of weeks ago. I've got my Endurance Max patch, and I use a multivitamin patch. Can you see that? I only use these two. I use them 3 to 4 days a week, and that seems to be pretty good. But I wanted to show you real quick. Let me pull this up. Now, I don't think you could. Can you see that now? I don't know why this. The light is like I've got the light on, and it's like reflecting off the screen. But so I had my creatinine, thyroid, vitamin D, CBC, comprehensive metabolic panel, iron test. Sorry, my dog is like right there, and she's just like staring out on the wall. But iron levels, calcium, vitamin B. Oh, my daughter is over there, and she's trying to coax the dogs back, and so that's what they were looking at. Okay, but anyway, sorry, I'm squeaking on this leather chair with my foot. But and also vitamin B, vitamin B12, and magnesium. Now, what's so great about this, Amanda, don't worry about the dogs. Just let it be, please. Sorry. So anyway, so everything turned out fantastic. The only thing that there was a little bit low on my vitamin D, but really not significant at all. I'm just going to use the patch maybe a couple more days a week, they do get a little bit on the pricier side, especially the Endurance Max is a little bit more expensive, but I think that considering this is the only thing that I've been using, these PatchMDs are so easy, and they absorb through the skin. They don't. I've talked about in the past that multivitamins really upset my stomach, and so I was really worried about that going into surgery because we have to take these vitamins. This has been a lifesaver, total lifesaver for me. So there was that. I think I already talked about my nutrition appointment. Did I? I'm not sure. In case I didn't talk about my nutrition appointment, she was really pleased with my progress. She was a little worried about my protein level. She thought they were a little bit on the lower side, so she really encouraged me to up those, which I'm really trying to do. But she basically just said, just keep on doing what I'm doing because it's working. It got me through. I got through that 3-month stall. And to get through that stall, yes, I did start the intermittent fasting, but I just really stuck to plan. I didn't go off the rails with too much food. I didn't fall into any old habits. I have been really fortunate. My appetite, I've never really had a big problem with my appetite. I've always kind of had a little bit on the lower end of appetite, way even pre-op. I gained weight because of thyroid disease mostly and blood sugar issues. It really wasn't caused from a huge abundance of actual food, but so I've been doing great in terms of my appointments, my labs, my nutritionist. Everything is going great. Back on track with losing weight, and I think that puts me at 17 pounds to goal. My goal is 150 for now. Who knows? Maybe I'll go further, but we'll see. Something else I wanted to update you guys. That I've got the complication of having this just severe GERD, and the GERD led to Barrett's esophagus, which if you've never heard of Barrett's esophagus, it's basically when there's so much damage from acid reflux that the cells of the esophagus actually become sort of like the cells that are in our stomach, and so they're kind of mutated, and so I've got this, I've been having stress. I've got this cold sore and it's very itchy. It must be healing because it's very itchy. But that's one of the signs of stress for me. And I've been under a lot of stress. So I've got breakout and this I haven't had a cold sore in 2 years. And so it's definitely the stress is up there. But so the Barrett's esophagus, it's mutated cells, which are precancerous. So Barrett's esophagus could lead to precancerous cells, which of course could lead to cancer. And so I'm really, really conscious of that. And so I'm really trying to keep my symptoms down. So I do 2 things. I take a med. I do not take Prilosec anymore. It was just not effective for me. So I take a med called Protonix, which is, I'm going to kill this because I'm so bad with medical names. It's pantoprazole sodium, PANTOPRAZOLE sodium, Protonix 40 milligram tablets. These have been working pretty well, but I wanted to show you guys this other thing that I found in case you have acid reflux occasionally. It's called Alka-Seltzer Chews. Oh my gosh, you guys. These things, okay, I hate to say it, but they're almost like candy. They're so tasty. They're these little things. They're these little chewy ones. This one's got 3 different colors, and it's lemon and orange and strawberry. They taste actually good. They're not that chalky like Tums. I also have this other one that is it's all berry flavors. These things, they're a little bit on the pricier side, but you know what? It's bad enough we've got heartburn and that we have to take these things, but if you got to take one, you might as well have it taste good, right? So, thumbs up for these suckers. I mean, tasty. Okay, there's 2 more things I want to talk about, and then I'm going to call it quits. So, I have got some news. My daughter is 21 years old. Her name is Amanda. She used to be very thin, and she started taking a medication, unfortunately, that she must take for the rest of her life. But one of the side effects of this medication is weight gain. So she has gained about 125 pounds in the past 4 years. It was a very huge weight gain at the first year, and then it's been a little bit kind of 20 to 30 pounds every year for the following 3 years. So her weight, it has exceeded 300 pounds at this point. She has tried to lose weight on her own, doing a couple different things, but the problem is that this medication actually causes her to be, it basically messes with her metabolism. And so she's gaining weight continually, and now that she's 300 pounds. So the news is that she has decided to pursue weight loss surgery. So she has gone to her first orientation. We are waiting for a phone call with the surgeon. She will be doing the same thing that I did. I talked about in my very first video, where I didn't really want to go down the surgery route, but I also gained weight because of a medical condition that caused messed with my thyroid and my blood sugar issues. And so I gained weight kind of rapidly. So what I did is I told myself, okay, I'm going to do this program 100%. And if I can lose weight, or if I see any steady progress down, then I'm not going to pursue the surgery. I'm going to try to do it myself. Well, I did the 6-month program. I did it 100%. I think I lost 3 pounds. It took me, I know it's a 6-month program, but it actually took me like 8-9 months. So that's a plan for her. Do the program 100%. If she can start losing weight on her own, then we won't pursue the surgery. But if she tries, and this medication, it's the same problem I had. It was like the struggle, and a lot of us, that have gone down this path, it's kind of going like an uphill battle to try to lose weight. I mean, even though we feel like we're doing everything right, sometimes our bodies, they just need that extreme push and that extreme drop in calories in order to get us through to a point of being able to lose weight. So I'm really excited for her. She's been thinking about doing this for actually over 2 years. And when I started thinking about getting weight loss surgery, she was also kind of pondering it, but because of her age, and she's only 21, she's 21 now. So we really didn't want to push that on her. We wanted her to be in a psychological place to be able to really understand how difficult it is. So she has seen what I've gone through for the past year. I think she's learned a lot, and I think that I can really help her in this time. And I apologize. I realize I've been looking on the wrong side, looking here. Sorry. So it's I think it's really exciting news. I'm like tickled pink about it, and I hope that she doesn't have to get it. I hope she doesn't get to the point of not being able to be successful on her own. But if I see that she's really, putting everything into it to try to lose weight on her own, and we get to that end, all the power to her for having the courage to go for it. Okay, and one little last thing I want to talk about, just give you a little update on what's going on with my mother-in-law. I've talked a lot about that because that's a huge part of my life right now, is caretaking for my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. She's got stage 4 colon cancer. Well, we've gotten through 8 months of chemo. She's been gravely ill. She has improved a little bit because my husband and I really kind of put ourselves right in smack in the middle of it and kind of took over some of the caretaking. And it's been my job to make sure she gets fed, and my father-in-law gets fed, and that she gets good nutrition. And so I've been able to use a lot of the skills I learned from being a weight loss patient, been able to use those skills in order to help her get some nutrition. So I'm really grateful for that. But tomorrow is the day. Tonight, I don't have my watch on. I think it's probably around 9 o'clock on Sunday night. At 4:40 tomorrow morning, we will be meeting up at their house, and we are going to caravan 3 cars. I mean, my husband and I in one car, my brother-in-law in one, and my father-in-law and my mother-in-law in another. We will be caravanning to Stanford Hospital, where she needs to check in at 6, and surgery to remove the tumor on her colon, and she's going to have a part of her liver, a small piece of her liver removed, and lymph nodes. I don't know which ones, but she's going to have some lymph nodes removed. So, God willing, everything goes well. This is like this is life-changing for her, life-saving, I should say, as well. So just if you feel so inclined, prayers for her would be so appreciated. Her name is Jean. So I guess that's it. I know I had a lot to say, kind of covered a lot of stuff, but just wanting to share as much knowledge as I have, or as much knowledge as I can, with all of you, and just encourage you guys to keep on with your journeys. You guys are doing fantastic. Keep up with the videos. They're great. I'm so proud of all of you guys. You're doing so well. Okay, so I guess it'll probably be a couple weeks before I update again. I'll be quite busy with my mother-in-law, and hopefully I'll have more weight loss to report. Okay, I'll see you later, guys. Bye.